And good morning, everyone. Just sat down for my first round of the calling here Saturday at Pro Tour London. They're saying it may be up to 1,000 players in the calling, which will make it probably the largest ever. And I don't know how many rounds that is, but it sounds like a lot. So need to shuffle my deck, get ready, and let's see how it goes. Still tired? Well, we'll be okay, right? I mean, the hero's fast. Fast rounds, fast games. We'll get there. Round one done. I played into Jose, I think, or Auxilio. He wins a dice roll and decides to go first, and I'm like, I could take a lot of arcane damage here turn one, but I think second is quite good. It gives me tempo. And I was able to do a lot of damage in turn one. I had like a big chain, and actually if I'd been able to get one more hit, I could break the Mask of the Pouncing Lynx and get a insane Salt the Wound, but he does block my last attack. He then keeps a 5-card hand, comes back, does like 20 or over 20 damage. Insane. I go down to 11. I'm very scared, but I think if I start trying to block here this matchup, I just die. I actually have late game. I have a brick hand. I have 2 blues. I run the tight boots with the AB1, which is a mistake. I should go full aggro, and so I need to pitch a blue to get a Phoenix Flame. Start a chain like that. But still, he blocks really bad, and I got him single digits, got him down to 1, and then he had to block out, and I just throw my hands at him, 3 go again, 3 go again, 3 go again, and I close out the game. So we're 1-0 in the calling. Love to start with a game, but Auxilio was a bit of a curveball. I'm expecting a more meta pick in the 1-0 bracket. So we have like 15 minutes or so left, and we'll see you after round 2. Round number 2 done. I played into Mara Faris, which was a great experience to play against a player like that. She presented Vincent and took a deep breath and was like, that's a hard matchup. She won the dice roll, so she was able to go first. And I got a bit lucky there because she didn't have the best hands to prepare a second turn. The problem was, neither did I. So when she didn't do anything, I kind of bricked my hand as well. I didn't have a chain starter, so I had to pitch one of my 2 blues that I had in the hand to get a Phoenix Flame. And I think early on I just didn't have a lot of good hands. Cull is also very annoying. So she called me twice or 3 times actually. She was in single digits when she won the game. It looked a bit tight, but I think she had it under control at all times. So I think she was never in danger of actually losing that game. But it was fun playing against her. I had a good time. And we're 1-1 now, going into round number 3. And I'm eager to see what we will play into round 3. All right, round number 3 done. I played into Slippy. It was Thomas. I'm going to butcher the last name, so I'm not going to say it. He plays on the Team Sigil, which a lot of my friends are playing on, like Shamir and Alex Kitsu. It's a really good team. He showed, to start with, his slow Slippy, as I said. I think the game was a very fair back and forth. I think I played the matchup correctly. The game basically came down to me messing something up, and I had him at 3 life. I think I made one mistake where I didn't block an attack and I let him buy back his headgear, which let him block with it. I think that was a mistake, but afterwards I had a 2-card hand that didn't have a natural go again for my Draconic Chain Links. So basically I ended up being only able to attack for 3 instead of going 3-3-1. I still had my Mask of Pouncing Lynx. So yeah, that cost me the game there at the end. But it was a good game. It was a bit frustrating because I feel like I had it and I know he's a good opponent. It's like I could have easily just won that, but I didn't. I'm 1-2. I can't lose anything more. If I lose one more, I'm out. It's a bit of a stupid time because the CC that I would have liked to play if I drop is in an hour. don't think I'll make this. So let me play the next round, see what happens, and I'll decide what I do afterwards. I mean, I could still win out and make day 2. Let's try and get it. 9 rounds today. Only 6 more to go. Okay, round number 4. Played into Enzo and Jarl. It went long, so I don't have a lot of time for this. Just a couple of minutes before the next round. I walked away with a win. I was very, very close. I think the MVP of the game was when I saved my mask and the boots, which I keep forgetting, Dragon Scaler I think they're called. And I popped it both at the same turn. So he blocked with 5 cards. I popped the boots. I was able to go attack with the sword twice with Dragon Scalers. And then I had Tenacity at the end of the turn after I cracked Mask of the Pouncing Lynx. After attack he let actually hit. So big turn with 2 sword swings, 4 other attacks, the Phoenix Flame, and then Tenacity to wrap it up for 7. And I think that was the defining moment. Otherwise, he would have probably run me out of cards eventually, but that was the key moment. And I'm actually kind of glad that I was able to pull out that turn. That was really, really important. So we're still live, technically. Round number 5. I guess I'll just keep playing, see what happens. Round 5 done, and I lost the game. Played Matt from the US. He was an Aurora. He won the dice roll. What can I say? It's really difficult to come back from that. I thought I had a game because I did 9 damage on my turn 1. So I thought there is a chance there, and I think it got really close. But I didn't run Arcane Barrier, and that arcane damage just killed me. I think the reason why I lost was because there was an Arc Lightning, which he played turn 2, and that was a really, really massive turn. I think I didn't make any mistakes. Maybe I could have used my Mask of the Pouncing Lynx a little bit better, but all in all, I don't think there were any evident mistakes. I'm happy with how I played. And she's just broken. I think after this weekend, I would expect that LSS banned something. Or maybe they just let her Living Legend, because a ban is actually really hard on that deck. So I'm now 2 and 3. So I cannot make day 2 again anymore. But still, I think I'm going to continue playing. I'm not sure I want to play a side event. I'll check what the schedule is, but I expect I'll just be playing the Calling. And the aim now is to get back to a positive record, see if we can get there. Recover also for the mental backlash, from not being able to make day 2. And but for now, I'll just grab some lunch. It's been a while. I have 25 minutes left because these aggro matchups go very fast. So I'll go grab some lunch, and then we'll do round number, I want to say 6. Round number 6 after. Welcome back to the check-in after round 6. I played against Adam from Wales on Fang, and I was able to take a winner there. He won the dice roll and elected to go second. I had a terrible first turn. I actually made a little mistake there. I think I'm starting to feel a bit fatigued, so making a little mistake here and there. But I think after 6 rounds, it's kind of understandable considering I didn't sleep well at all the whole weekend, so I'm very tired and exhausted as well. It's an aggro mirror, right? And I think I am on a better hero on Fi, more consistent every turn to turn. If he can't get the fealty out, which he was not able to. I think he got all fealties out by maybe turn 4. So it wasn't really enough. By the time he was online with his fealty, I was on over 20 life, and he was almost in single digits. And at that point, I can just take the damage, especially if he blocked a little bit, and then just swing at him and go wild. And I had a very good turn with Lava Burst. Really, really good. Did a tons of damage. So yeah, we are now 3 and 3. Trying to get to 5-3. That's I want to win the last 2 games. It's funny that I've only played 1 Aurora this weekend so far, and I think another thing that I've noticed is I don't think I've won a single dice roll. So every single game my opponent was able to choose if they want to go first or second, or at least from what I remember, the matchups where it matters, so like Aurora or Vincent. Maybe I'm biased, maybe it's just the ones I remember because they mattered. But yeah, also yesterday, all the matchups where it was important for me to go second, I lost that. And I think that does play a big role when you're in these aggro mirrors where you just go ham. You know, I think if the dice roll goes my way, then it's different, but that's kind of what happens when you play like a deck like this, so it's all good. I'm having a good time. I'm having a great time. So let's play 2 more games and then dinner for the stream. Round 7 done. I thought I'd have 2 more rounds before this round, but apparently it's 3 more because we're playing 9 rounds today. I played against Patrick from Switzerland, which was very confused that he doesn't know me from the local Flesh and Blood team because I'm clearly Swiss. But yeah, as you may know, I've been living in the UK for the last how many ever years. Moved to the UK in 2016. So although I am Swiss and we spoke Swiss German, you know, I don't really know the scene there. So he was playing Slippy, my second Slippy of the day. I lost the dice roll again. He made me go first. And honestly, it wasn't too good a game. I'm really starting to be fatigued right now. I don't know if I made a lot of mistakes. I don't feel like I did, but something may elude me. I think the one thing that I definitely noticed, I put 1 card in Arsenal all game long. And in that turn, he has a command and conquer. Alright, so lesson learned. Like, the rest of the game, before and after, I was very deliberate of just playing 4-card hands. Don't Arsenal anything, you're gonna lose it anyway. And the one time, like, you know what? Let's put a salt in the wound into Arsenal and hope for a 5-card turn next turn instead of playing it for 3. Nope. I think arguably it would have been better to play the 3. He did say he would have just blocked with the command and conquer, but the way then it played out, I took 6 extra damage I didn't need to take. So I do think that was kind of a pivotal turn. I should have just played it out, but you know, I think I've learned my lesson. 2 more rounds. At least I plan to play 2 more rounds. And I'll report back after the next one. So round number 8, round number 8, it's a lot of rounds. So basically, I played into a guy from Poland. I didn't catch your name, I'm sorry. If you're watching this, I'm sorry, leave a comment. So he was on Prism. And again, I lose the dice roll, right? It's just like the theme of this weekend. And if you're playing a hero that comes down to the dice roll, you can't lose all of them. So I lose the dice roll, he tells me to go first, I go first. And I actually play a pretty decent turn with a lava burst. I take him down to, I think like 20. Yeah, something in the 20s, like 25 life or something like that. And after that, my very next turn, I play Wild Chain with the Lava Burst finisher. I played the card at the start of the turn that gives my attacks +1. I forgot the name. Again, long day. Then I break the boots. I break the headpiece. And I play another Lava Burst for another 6. And at that point, I got him down by 4. Now, the very next turn, I need to keep up momentum because I'm not blocking anything and he's starting to establish a board. I draw 3 blues. I was like, okay, that's making it extremely difficult. But at the same time, I made a mistake. So I played a Brown Claw for 1 go again into a sword, into another 3 attack, and I pitched another Brand Claw blue for 1. If I don't do that, then I can attack for 1. And the thing is, at that point, he is down on 1, and he wouldn't need to give me another card, but sadly it wasn't meant to be. It was my mistake. I'm fatigued at that point, right? It's bad hand, and then it would have been fine if I don't make the mistake, but I did. Here we are, 9th round. I'm gonna play it. Let's see, let's go. I'm still having a good time. And that's all she wrote regarding the calling. I'm ending on 3-6. It's definitely not the result that I wanted, but you know, I was playing 5, so I think I couldn't expect much more. I can a high roll, but I need things to go my way. So, you know, that's just how it is. My last game, honestly, I conceded about halfway through. It was into another Aurora. He's a very nice guy, but, you know, just Aurora doing Aurora things, and I just didn't see it now, so I conceded. I'm gonna go get some dinner now. And I hope to see some of you then. So, yeah. all in all, just recap, I had a good time, right? So I think until the last game, I just had a good time, so it's all good.